Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar, How to Connect and Manage Your Social Media in Constant Contact. Thank you all for joining today. Appreciate it. All right, let's get jumped in here and get started. So, before we do dive into our session today, I wanted to let you know about all the tools that we have available to get your online marketing on track. We have tools for creating great looking email marketing campaigns, easy to use email automation and welcome emails, list growth tools to help you to grow your list. There's digital ads for Google, Facebook, and Instagram to help you to find new customers and even build your email list that way. The ability to stay on top of your social media efforts. You can create posts and reply to your social messages as well. And that's what we're going to be going over today. Also, we have our SMS text marketing, which you can add on to your plan in order to expand your market reach even further. And also our events platform that's going to allow you to promote and manage all of your events. And there's so much more. We have all these great tools, features, and our expert guidance that you need to help you to succeed all in one place. So let's jump into today's session. Now, as a small business, you might have heard that you need to be on social media in order to grow your business. However, the thought of which channels to be on and how to effectively engage people in order to get results can feel a little overwhelming. We know as a small business, you don't have a lot of time or resources to keep up. Our social media marketing tools make it easy to manage, schedule content, and keep up with the replies on your pages, saving you that time and simplifying in the process. Now, today we're going to be looking at the available social media management tools that Constant Content has to offer in order to help you be successful with this part of your marketing plan. Now, before we dive in a little bit further, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Candy. I'm a personal marketing specialist here with Constant Contact. I've been with the company over 15 years now. So I've seen all what we've evolved into the two little products that we started with the plethora of products that we have today. So I'm super excited to bring my experience to the session today. So welcome. Now, who's currently using social media for their business? Go ahead and let me know in that Q&A tab. And for those that are using it, what platforms are you currently using? Are you using Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, excuse me? Go ahead and put it in the Q&A tab for me. Love to see what you're all using. All right, let's see. We have Crystal is on Facebook and Instagram. Marcus is on LinkedIn. We have Beverly is using Facebook and Instagram. Let's see. Danielle is using Instagram and Facebook. Jacqueline is using, just started on Facebook. Okay, perfect. Jessica's on Facebook, just started Instagram. Perfect. Awesome. And Pat's using Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Not very well. Well, hopefully we can help you with all of that and getting better at it. I mean, it's all practice. It's definitely just getting in there and being consistent. And today we're going to be showing you some things that you can do to help you to be more um, manageable and more consistent on making the updates and doing all your posts. So that's what we'll work on today. So this is great. As you're getting started, you might have experienced already finding the time and resources to manage your social media efforts can be a bit challenging, but it doesn't have to overwhelm you. And I'm going to stress that it does not have to overwhelm you. If you're just getting started on social media for your business, keep in mind that you don't need to be on every single site right away. Now, we suggest being on like one platform or so. Let me just get this. Don't try to be everywhere, right? So use one, learn what works best for you and your audience, and then you can extend that knowledge to use on the other platforms once you figured out what works and what doesn't work for your business. Now, it's important to understand that each social channel is different. Now, ideally, you want to choose social platforms based on the customers you're trying to reach, what your business goals are, and the personality of your brand. So let's take a look at how to best use each of the different platforms that are out there. Now, Facebook is one of the biggest platforms out there. It's the best place for businesses whose goals are to promote brand awareness, generate leads, or to retarget audiences that have already engaged with their brand. And Facebook is also best for getting link clicks, word of mouth awareness, and event registrations. It also provides a great opportunity to engage with your customers through responding to comments and messages. And you can take advantage of some of the platform features like the event calendar to extend your reach, the fundraising tools for your nonprofit, and live videos. You want to help your followers get to know your business through photos and recorded videos as well. Now, Facebook is a low volume, high value network. So you're going to want to aim for quality content versus quantity. You don't want to be posting too frequently, as that could frustrate your followers. So we suggest posting a minimum of 3 times a week and no more than 7 times a week for Facebook. Now, Instagram is very much a brand building platform. You need to have lots of high quality images and videos in order to generate that foot traffic, word of mouth, and engagement through likes and comments. Now, Instagram provides you with the opportunity to gain engagement and organic growth from all the hashtags, its discover pages, and location tools. So, if you have a brick and mortar business like a restaurant, for an example, customers can take pictures of their meal and post that to their own feed, tagging your business and therefore creating that word of mouth exposure. Instead of just talking to somebody about it, now they're posting it and tagging you on those social network pages. Now, you could also share behind the scene photos and videos of photos of all your products. And you can ask your audience what their favorite product is or what they want to learn more about from your business. And you can respond to questions and engage in conversation in the comments of your post. You can even do live videos on Instagram for a live Q&A or updates on your business. And when it comes to frequency, a good goal with Instagram would be to post once a day. But a little more or less is significantly not going to hurt your engagement. So aim for at least 5 to 7 times with Instagram. Now, when it comes to LinkedIn, you're going to want to take a different approach. While the other platforms are focused on personal interest, LinkedIn is primarily a professional network driven platform, a low volume, high value network. This is a place that you want to be with to connect with other businesses and potential clients if you're business to business. And it's a must for your social media marketing strategy if you are a business to business company like software providers, luxury goods, and professional services. On this platform, you're going to want to make sure that your content doesn't dominate the feed, but that you're sharing content relevant to your business and industry. You want to post links to articles and events, share case studies, news, tips, and best practices. You want to aim for more formal and technical content, and you're going to want to be posting a minimum of 3 times a week and a maximum of 5 on LinkedIn. Now, in order to be effective on all these sites, it's important to gain and grow your following. So, in order to do that, we recommend asking your email list, right? So, if you already have an audience that you're already communicating with through email, you have the perfect opportunity to have them engage with you even more. You could send out an email specifically promoting your social media pages, give them the value for following you, and of course, make sure to add the social media icons in your email template and provide an easy way for them to get to your site. So you want to link it to your social media sites. And you can run a contest, giving away a prize for reaching a certain amount of followers. And you can let them know that the most up to date information and news is found on social media, and that by following you, they're going to be in the know for everything that is going on real time. Also, ask in person. So, if you're a brick and mortar business, you want to hang up signs or flyers promoting your social media. You can also ask your customers to tag you in any post about your business or products. Also, search for people near you or by related hashtags and follow them. Facebook and Instagram allow you the ability to use hashtags in your post and then search by that hashtag. And you're going to want to include your own hashtags as well. Now, before using a hashtag, do a search to make sure that others that use that hashtag are ones that you want associated with your business. So the best way to do that is find businesses similar to yours and see what hashtags they're using. Now, no matter what social media platforms that you're using, the goals are going to be the same in order to keep those followers engaged. You don't want to be posting the same exact thing on every channel, but the content can be similar with just a few tweaks. There are three main goals that you should implement in your social media marketing strategy. The first is awareness. So, social media allows new prospects to discover your business. But first, you need to make sure that you're active and can be found. So, you want to let your audience know that you're there by sharing helpful or interesting content that your audience can engage in by liking, commenting, and sharing. The next is customer service. So, if a customer receives good customer service, they're more likely to recommend your business and tell people about their experience. Now, the same can be said if they have a poor experience. You can be sure they're going to talk about it because they want to be heard. And responding and engaging with feedback shows your followers that you care about your customers. Now, finally, you want to drive action. So ultimately, you want people to take action. You want them to do something. So don't be afraid to ask your audience to take the action that you want them to take in order to meet your marketing goals. Now, let's take a look at some suggestions and examples in implementing those three approaches. Now, there are several things that you can do to generate awareness about your business on social media. So you can let your followers know about your other social media pages and the content that you post there. You can share your expertise. You want to provide useful resources such as white papers, how to videos, articles, or other resources from your industry that will be useful and relevant. Share your story by featuring employees or volunteers or stories of the impact of donations to your organization or your cause. And share photos of people using your products or attending any of your events. Let people know about your specials or announcements. And share videos about new programs that you're running or updates or news. Now, here's an example from a community pet center on Facebook. They shared a photo of a dog available for adoption with a link for people to learn more about the adoption process within the organization. Short and sweet, little message, great picture, and a link to find out more. Now, customer service is an extremely important strategy on social media. It's important to show that you care about the customer experience and appreciate their business. In order to do that, you could do things like responding to their questions and provide additional resources. Engage with those taking time to thank you. You want to stay active in those comments. Reply to messages and customer issues. And thank customers for leaving a positive review and respond to the negative reviews with a solution to help the customer. Now, here's an example from an auto shop. One of their customers commented on Facebook post, leaving a positive comment. The shop replied, thanking them for their positive feedback and their loyalty. Very simple, but it shows that you care and that you're active. Now, the most important goal for social media is to drive action. This is your ultimate goal because this is how you grow your business. You want to be driving traffic to your website, getting it registrations for events, growing your email list, and so much more. So, some things that you can do are post a sign up form and offer something in return for customers joining your email list. Promote a product or service by sharing a link to your website to provide more information. Link to your latest blog article to drive traffic. Let followers know how to take advantage of special offerings. And run a contest to encourage engagement. Now, one great example of this is from a restaurant who posted about a Mother's Day special. They encouraged their followers to bring their mothers in on Mother's Day and offer them a special 30% discount. Now, Constant Contact has social media tools that will save you time while accomplishing these goals. You're going to be able to get the word out about your business and share your Constant Contact campaigns on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Now I'm going to log into a live Constant Contact account to show you all these features and tools that will help you to stay on top of your social media marketing efforts and engage with your followers. So I'm going to jump into a live account here. 1 second, let me bring it up. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start by going to my marketing tab and then my social post. So if you're on your, let me minimize it so you can see on this new dashboard here. If you have this dashboard, this is a newer dashboard. The older dashboard, you'll have it going straight across. It's the same process, it's just a different location. So on here, you're on your dashboard, and then you click on the marketing channels, and then social post is right here from one of the marketing channels. I click on that, it brings me to this page. And this is going to be the place for us to create those posts geared towards awareness, customer service, and driving action. Now, there are options to create and schedule the post, as well as reply to comments and messages and view all the analytics right from the social post page. Now, before we can create our first post, the first thing that we need to do is connect our social media profiles that we want to be using. Now, today we're just going to be working with Facebook and Instagram, but it's going to be the similar process for LinkedIn as well. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is you might see a very slightly different page if you have not connected it yet. We've connected this account numerous times because it's a test account, so it's a little different in the view, but you'll see something that says accounts. You click on that, and then you'll get to here where you're going to connect your accounts. So the first step that I'm going to do is click on my Facebook page, and I'm going to log in, or I'm going to connect it. So what this is doing is it is going to log into my personal page. Do not worry about that. What it's doing is any page that you're an admin on, it's going to bring up those pages for you. So I'm going to say continue, and I'm going to put in my password. And for me, what it's showing is it's saying to reconnect because we connect and disconnect often. So I'm going to just say connect or reconnect, excuse me. And now it's connecting my profile pages. Now, what it's doing is any page that I'm an admin on, it's going to pull it up here. So here's my personal, and then here's my business. And if I'm an admin to more, it's going to pull them all up. All I want to do is select the ones that I want associated with this Constant Contact. So I'm going to click on that. And most of you probably just have one or two. I see some that have more, but they're like an admin and they do marketing for a bunch of different accounts. But more than likely, it'll just be the one for you guys. All right, so I'm going to select that page, and then I'm going to go to Add Selected. And now it's connecting that to my Constant Contact account. And then I'm just going to hit Done. And then I'm going to do the same thing for my Instagram. So I'm just going to click on Instagram right here. Now, because Instagram is owned by Facebook, it's already bringing up a profile. So all I need to do is come over here and connect the profile. I don't have to like log into it or anything like that. It then brings up the page that I'm an admin on. I select it, and then I add selected. All right, and now that one's connected. So you can see that they're active. And if you ever clicked on it, it's going to show you what you have connected. All right, so now that I have them connected, I'm going to create a post to generate awareness and engagement for the fitness center that I'm going to post to both of these pages. Now, in this case, we're going to promote a yoga class. So I'm going to ask our followers a question to create engagement and give us the opportunity to interact with them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is come over here and click on create a social post. And you can name it up here if you want. So I'll change this instead of untitled. I'm going to say yoga poses. And then I'll just do today's date. Today is the 20th. Just make it easy for you to find ones that you're looking at. All right, so I have it labeled, and that's just for you. Now I need to select the pages that I want this to post on. So I'm going to click on add a profile, and you have to do one at a time. So I add Facebook, and now I'm adding Instagram. Now, because I did mention that each platform works a little bit different, I'm going to create a variation, and I'm going to create slightly different posts for each of these sites. So remember, every channel is different and people will react to different things on each channel. So, for an example, if you were to take a look at Netflix on Facebook versus LinkedIn, you're going to see that LinkedIn shares more behind the scenes business oriented information, and Facebook shares information about updates about the shows, which is more consumer oriented. So, you want to tweak them a little bit differently to based on that demographic. So I'm going to click on create a variation. And when you do that, you're going to see that it's underlined with Facebook first, and then it has Instagram because that's how I added it in here. If I had Instagram first and Facebook, that's what it would look like. So you want to notice the one that it's underlined. And then I'm going to put my message in here. So I already have it written up for what I want to use. So I'm just going to go and grab it. All right, so here's my message. And it's just something to get them engaged. It says, we look forward to seeing you at our yoga class tomorrow. Comment below with your favorite yoga pose, and we can work it into the session. So I have that on there. Now, I'm also going to add some hashtags. Now, these are hashtags that I've already searched and I want to use for my business. So I'm just going to put them right in here. And it's just hashtag yoga poses, and hashtag yoga life. When you're doing them, each one does need to be separated, but it's one word. So as you can see, yoga poses, that would be two words, but it's really one word as a hashtag. Just keep in mind, because I see a lot of people doing it like this, and you can see now that that's not like a link. So you want to make sure that they're all together. All right, so I have my Facebook message. Now I need to come down here and add an image. So I'm going to click on this. And you could add one that's already in your library, or you could upload a new one from here, or you can go to our stock image gallery. So I'm going to just go to stock image gallery really quick and show you in here. And then it brings up a search bar. And I am going to say, let's do recreation and sports. Now, when it brings you to this, it's bringing you to the pro images first. So you can see they all have a price tag. I always start off in the free images. So go up to here for free images. And it might not have it, but that's okay. I can just type in something else like yoga. And here's some yoga images. So maybe I want to use, let's see, find a nice image. I want to find a yoga image that I like. All right, so it's not a whole lot for me to pick from. So let's see. I am going to I'll use this one. That's kind of cool. And then you'll say, yes, I agree to it. And now that image is in my library. So now that I have that, I can just hit cancel because I already have my image. And now it's right here. I'm going to select it. And there's my one for Facebook. Kind of cool. All right, so that one's done. Now I need to click on my Instagram and put the post in there that I want. So I'm going to go grab my message that I want in here. Slightly different, but mostly it's the same. I think I took out one or two words. Basically just says, we look forward to seeing you at our yoga class tomorrow. Comment below with your favorite yoga pose and we can work it into the session. But now this is where I'm going to do a different image. So it looks like a different post. So if somebody's on both of your pages, they're not going to see the same thing. It looks different. So I'm going to click on that. Now, remember I mentioned that Instagram is more of a visual, more brand building. I'm going to add a very nice, beautiful, colorful image that will really capture attention. So I'm going to choose this one. And you can see nice, beautiful image. And it has the message and it has our hashtags. So now my post is ready for me to make it live. So what I'm going to do is, if you scroll down a little bit here, you can see where it says post now or schedule for later. I'm going to post it now. And the post now is up here. If you're not done with it, you can certainly save that draft and come back and make any edits that you need as well. But what we're going to do is hit post now. All right, so now that those are posted, I'm just going to F5 my page. Now that those are posted, I'm going to be able to start monitoring their performance. So on this page, I can see the engagement for the posts on each site, including the likes, the shares, favorites, the retweets, in the comments. So if you look, you can see it all right here. I don't know why that looks weird like that, but you'd be able to see all the interactions here. Okay. Um, and if I want to see what it looks like on a live page, let me find that button here. Hold on. You could just click on that, and then here it is. And that's what your post will look like. All right. So I'm going to hit close. Now we want to start monitoring the other like analytics on these social posts that we're doing. You don't want to forget about them or your audience. So you do want to make sure that you are staying active in those comments, right? And that brings us up to the next feature I want to show you, which is your inbox. So to do that, I need to come back over to social post to be on the main page. And then on the main page, you're going to see the tabs up here. You'll see all your posts because the first tab is the post. So you see all the posts that you've done. As soon as it loads here they are. And then you can see the inbox. The inbox is where you can see if people are making comments. You're going to see all of that in here. And you can respond right back to them. Now, with this tool, you don't have to keep logging into each site and trying to look at each post and each engagement. You're going to find everything all in one place. Now, I'm going to go post on my Facebook page so that you can see what it looks like here. So I'm going to bring up the Facebook page and I'm going to show you. Hold on, let me grab that. Okay, so I'm on the Facebook page. Let me just refresh. And then I'll see the post that we just did right here 2 minutes ago. And I'm going to comment as an individual. And I'm going to just say, I like them all. Can't wait for class tomorrow. So I'm going to just put that in here and post it. So now an individual person commented on that post, and that's what we want. So now if I come back into my constant contact inbox here, let's see, and I refresh, here's the one from February 20th. Like them all. Can't wait for class tomorrow. So, in order to respond back to that one, all I need to do is come over here to that little arrow that's pointing backwards and it says reply to social messages. I'm just going to click on that. And when you do that, it brings up the at Jack Smith, and that's who made that comment. And I'm going to reply to him. And I'm just going to say something really short and simple. But basically, the goal is you're making that comment back. So what I'm going to do is just going to say, we can't wait to see you, and that's it. If I wanted to add an image, I could. Um, don't have to. It's not really relevant in this. It's just the fact that you're acknowledging that person for making the comment that you asked them to do. So I'm going to hit reply now. And this is really a convenient and easy way to manage, to view, and reply to all your social messages all at once. And with this feature, you don't need to worry about checking and responding to all those individual posts and messages on all your multiple pages. It's all in one place. So now I'm just going to show you on the Facebook page one more time here. And if I refresh this, and this is where you can see that the owner of the Facebook page acknowledged the individual. All right, and Pat has a question that I'm going to answer. She says, once posted, can we respond from this constant contact page or Facebook page or either? You can do either. The benefit of doing it here, Pat, in constant contact is the convenience. So if you're getting a bunch of messages, they might be all over the place on if you're on Facebook and you can't see them or can't keep up with them, when you're on the Facebook page, let me go back here. When you're on the or excuse me, the social page in Constant Contact, you can see everything from any of the pages all in one. So you don't have to go back and forth and go all to the different sites. It's all right here. So it makes it super easy. Hopefully that answered your question. So either, but in here is just the easier, more convenient way. All right. So now that we have that done, not only does Constant Contact allow you to create and schedule and manage posts, it also allows you to share your campaigns on social media. So all the newsletters and emails that you've sent and any landing pages that are active that you've created can also be shared to social media through Constant Contact, allowing you to further your message and drive action from your customers. So let's say that Jack's Fitness Studio is looking to grow their contact list for their email marketing and has created a lead generation landing page to allow their potential customers to subscribe to their email list. Now, this is something that they could share to their social media audience in order to convert those followers into subscribers. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my landing page and I'm going to share my sign up form landing page that I created. And I'm offering people a 15% discount on their classes for people who subscribe to the newsletter list. So, I'm going to come over here to my menu bar on the left. And let's see. If you click on audience growth, the landing pages is right here. So I can click right on that. Now I've already created a landing page that I want to use. And if you haven't, you can just create it right from the same page. And yes, Pat, I'll go over the photos in 1 second. When I do this one, I will. I'll show you. All right. So I have a landing page, and my landing page is, let's see, where is it? Here it is, my fitness club. S- So what I can do is just click on the name of the form. So I can click right on that link, and that's going to take me to my sign up form page. And you all will get a recording of this later too, so you can watch it at your own pace again as well. All right, so here's my page. If I wanted to see what it looks like, I should be able to click right on that and it brings it up bigger. So it just basically says sign up to receive promotions and updates. And it has all the information for like their email, their text, their first name, and so forth. So I'm offering them to sign up to get updates, and then from here you're going to see that it would go into this list. So this gives you some information about this page as well as any new contacts and so forth. Now, what we're going to focus on is sharing it. So I'm going to come up here and click on share. Now, it's going to give you a few different options of how you want to share it. The one that we're going to do is we're going to post on social, but it does give you share in an email, share with an ad, or copy the link. We're clicking on the top one, which is the share in social. Now, because we've already connected, it's not going to have us do that again. It's just going to bring us to this page to start sharing. Now, for this one, I am going to only use Facebook. And the reason for that is Instagram does not allow for links in their post. So they're not going to be able to click on the sign up form to join. So that would be a different manner altogether. And if I have time, we'll go over that as well. So for this one, I'm just going to click on this and I'm going to just choose my Facebook. See, it's already here. All right. So the thing that I want to do now is I'm going to add a message, and my message is going to say, want to stay updated on new classes and save some money? Sign up for our email updates and receive 15% off your class. So I'm going to put that message here above the link. So I'm going to push that link down a little, and I'm going to put my message in here. Now, because my link is so long, I don't want that to dominate my feed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here and click on shorten my link, and it's going to be shortened. And now that's still my Constant Contact landing page link. It's just a shorter version. And you also have the opportunity to write with AI. If you're not quite sure what to say, you can use that. And there's also some emojis. If I wanted to use an emoji, I could click on that. And it brings up some different ones. So maybe I can do like find a fitness person in here. Let's see. We'll do that one. There we go. And it puts a person there. So now I have my message. Now, the images, again, we need to go to our library and grab a nice image because you really don't ever want to do a post with just text. Images are what catch that attention. So pick an image. And Pat, I'm going to show you how to do that again. So I'm going to click on this plus symbol right here, where it says add media, which is your images. I'm going to click on that. Now, these are the images. If you already have them in your library, this is your library, and it shows you right here, it's your library. So it's bringing up all the images that you already have in your account. But if you want to do one that you don't have an image in here that you want, this is where you go to your stock image gallery. This is a tool in Constant Contact that we have that you have access to. So if you click on that here, it brings you up to our stock images. Now you do have the option to buy an image or go to a free image. I always go with the free ones first. I just find those, there's a lot in there that you can choose from. But say you wanted one of these and you liked it, if you add it and buy it, it's now yours in the account so that you don't have to keep doing it. It's for you to use in all your campaigns and so forth. All right, but we're going to go to free images again. And because it doesn't have anything, I'm going to just type in, let me see, fitness. Let's see if it brings up anything with that, and it brings up some images with fitness. And we're doing like a yoga club. So, well, it's not only yoga, it could be anything. It's our fitness club. So I can actually choose any image that I want. So maybe we want to add in a cycling one. So I do that. I click on the free and I say, yes, I agree. It's just showing that they're going to be in here and you agree to them. And then I'm going to come down here and click on cancel or close out of it. And now the image is in my library. So I click on it. And there you go. And that's my spin class. So now I have a great looking, eye catching image with my message. And then I can come down here. Again, I can post it now or schedule it for later. I'm going to just post this now. Um, in real life, I wouldn't recommend posting it right after you did a post. But because this is my test account, I'm going to just post now on this one so I can get to the next feature and show you what we can do after. So now that it's on post now and that's highlighted, I'm going to come up here and do post now. Now, since this is an ongoing goal for this business, this is something that we want to post on a regular basis. So I would suggest creating a few posts ahead of time and schedule them out for future dates with slightly different content to stay on top of this initiative. In order to quickly do that, we can go ahead and plan them out on the calendar. So if you come over here to the dashboard, I'm going to show you the calendar. And then the calendar is a little bit down in the middle. It has like all these little messages, but come down here, it has all your recent campaigns. You can view them all or view on calendar. So I'm going to click on view on calendar. And then when you do this, you're going to see everything that you've done. So if I come down here to the 20th, here's my two ones that I posted. So I could click on this one here. This is the one we just did about having them sign up for our classes. So once you start getting some like analytics on it, you can see them from this page as well. I'm going to copy this post. And when I copy it, it's bringing up the exact replica. And the reason for that is it's attached to my landing page, so I don't have to go through that process again. I can just hit copy and it brings me to this whole page all at once. Instead of going to the landing page and clicking on that, then clicking on share on social, it's just that one spot. But I am going to write a little different of a message. So for this one, I'm going to ask them to do something. So I'm going to still keep it for Facebook again because Instagram can't do links. And now I want them to do a little bit something different. Now I want, don't forget, sign up for our email updates to receive 15% off your first class. Don't forget to share this deal with your friends. So now I'm asking them to do something. So that's all I need for my message. I have my hashtags that can stay. If I wanted to add hashtags, I don't have hashtags on this one. Sorry, that was the other one. But if you want to add some hashtags, you can. Um, and then I'm going to come down here and change out my image because I don't want to have the same image. Change it up a little bit. So I click on that. And now, just for time, I'm just going to grab one that's already in my library, which I like this one. And here's another great image. Okay. And then all I'm going to do now is schedule it out for later because I just did that post right now. I'm going to schedule this one to go out in a few days. So today's date is the 20th. If I click on that little calendar, it brings it up. So if I want, I'm going to go, let's do it on the Tuesday. No, Monday. I'll do it Monday night. So if I click on schedule for later, oh, it didn't do it for me. So the 24th. Why is this acting up for me? All right, so let me change the time first. I'll do it this way. 3:30 on the 24th. And then I'm going to come up here and click on schedule that post. And now that is scheduled to go out. I don't know why it wasn't picking it for me. This is a test account, so there could be quirkiness in here, but it would say it's going to schedule it out for the 24th at 3:30 in the afternoon. So you have that ability to schedule that campaign out. All right, so now that brings us into the next one because we are going to want to pay attention to if people are sharing this, right? Because we're asking them to do something. So now we're going to be able to look at our analytics. So same thing, I need to go back to my social post page over here. Brings us to the main page. Now, once a post is live, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to start to see some analytics like the ones listed on this page. So don't forget to check this page out for impressions, any reach, any engagement, any comments, and shares. Especially for this post, it's going to be good to monitor it because we asked them to do something. Did they do it? Now, this is a test account, so there's not a whole lot here, but you can start looking at the analytics and seeing like how that's going for you. I wish there was more to show you, but I mean, this is what you'll see. But again, it's a test account, so there's not really much on here. All right, so now I'm going to show you one that it looks like with one that does have a lot of like posts to it. So if I go on this page here, I can start seeing like the main page where it has like impressions and so forth. I'm going to try to find one that has some more info so you can see what it's going to look like. All right, so this is kind of a view here where it's showing you the reactions. If that means like if somebody clicked on it, if there was any videos, you're going to see who watched the videos, how many times it was watched. If there's any comments, any shares, like we asked them to share it, did they do it? And then on the same thing with your Instagram, if you're posting on Instagram. Now, the reason why we didn't do LinkedIn is because LinkedIn doesn't share the reporting through here. It's all done through LinkedIn. All right. So that is pretty much everything with posting and sharing on your social media sites. Now it's time to start to wrap up on here. But before we do, your constant contact plan does determine which of these features you have access to in your account. In order to see a breakdown of your plan to either upgrade or downgrade, all you need to do is click on your name. And if you're on this view, it's down at the bottom left. If it's the old view, it would be on the top right. If you go to that and click on that menu, it's going to show you your plans and pricing. Now, every account has free access to posting. Some accounts might be slightly different with scheduling posts. I think that might be the big difference. But check it out and see what you have access to. All right, so now that's everything we've looked at: creating posts, managing and responding to posts, sharing the lead generation landing page, and viewing the analytics. Now it's time to start to wrap up. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go back into my presentation. All right, so now as you're getting started with social media marketing with Constant Contact, don't forget the three essential goals for social media, which are awareness, customer service, and driving action. And also remember that each social channel is different. And ideally, you want to choose social platforms to use based on the customers you're trying to reach, what your business goals are, and the personality of your brand. So start with one platform to use on a regular basis to learn what works best for you and your audience, and then extend that knowledge onto the other platforms. And finally, get started with Constant Contact social media tools to help you to save time and engage with your followers. So connect your pages today and start scheduling and replying to those posts. It's going to be a game changer. It's going to save you so much time. Now, also, don't forget we are here to help you. So, whether you need help putting together your marketing plan with an expert, coming up with content, list growth strategies, or just need somebody to do the work for you, we have marketing services that can be personalized to fit your needs and your goals. Now, your dedicated marketing expert will make it easy for you throughout the account setup process and beyond as they work with you to strategize, to develop, and implement a successful marketing plan. Now, rates do start as low as just $60 a month. I'm going to go ahead and share a link to that so you can take a look at it. Let's see, and I'm going to put it on the top. Now, if you're on our website at the very top under the professional services section, you're going to see the different options that we have available. And then from that page, you can actually schedule a free service consultation to determine which level is right for you. All right, so now it's time for questions. I know I was answering some of them as they were popping up, but now we're going to be able to get to those questions. So please keep in mind that we have a lot of people joining us, and I am going to do my very best to answer all your questions. If I don't get to your question, keep in mind that we have a lot of resources, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. Now, while everybody is typing in their questions, I wanted to let you know about our next upcoming webinar called How to Grow Your List in Constant Contact. This session is great to learn how to use various forms and tools in your account to grow your list. We'll discuss why and how to build a permission based list, how to entice people to sign up, and how to use the forms and other sign up tools in your account. Now, if you're not able to attend, register anyway. That way, we can send you a free recording of the session that you can watch at your own time. Now, I'm going to also add a pop up in here for you to take a look at. And this will go over like those incentives, like offering that 15% discount and so forth. So it's a great one to attend. That's on there as well. So, all right. So now let's see what questions we have. Let's see. I saw a bunch coming through. Okay, great. I have some great questions coming in here. Let's see. So Jessica wants to know, do you have to have a page off your personal account, or is it better to have a separate Facebook from your personal? So, in order to have a business page, Jessica, you do need to have it connected to a personal account first. But we're not going to connect it and like and share it to your Facebook account, your personal one. It's just bringing up any that you're an admin on. So, yeah, you do need to have a personal account to get that business page. So that's the best way to do it. I think that's the only way to do it. Is you have to have it connected to something. Hopefully that answered your question, Jessica. But remember, it's just to connect it. It's not posting it. All right. Now, Bob wants to know how to link icons like LinkedIn in your email. Okay, let me show you that. Let me bring up that account. So let's see. Let me go back into. So I'm going to go to an email. So if we're working on an email and we want to send out, hey, we're now on Facebook, come join us and see things real time. So we're going to go ahead and put that into a Facebook page. So, or excuse me, into an email. I'm just going to come in just to emails. Let's see if I already have one. All right, I'm just going to come into this one just for time purposes. Okay, so here's my email. You can add your social media icons definitely at the bottom, and that should be done on every email that you do. Okay. If you don't have like all these different sites, get them out of here. So if I click on this, excuse me, if I click on, oops, it's very sensitive today. If I click on anywhere in this box, it's a block. So I'm going to come up here and go to edit. I'm going to see if it has my Facebook page, and it does not. Okay, so it doesn't automatically bring in my pages. Now, if you've already connected, it should bring them in. So we're going to delete this box. I'm going to show you a couple of different things here. So I'm going to delete my box. And then over here on the left, I'm going to do my social follow and I'm going to bring it over. Now it should have it. So let's test it out. Okay, and now it brings in my pages, okay? But what I recommend, I don't want to just have that there. I like to really make it pop out a little bit more. So I'm going to just copy my link in here and I'll show you how to grab the link if you're not sure, if you haven't already connected it. I'm going to grab my Facebook link, okay? What I would like and what I suggest is adding the image bigger. So if I took an image block and say I put it right here and I just have Facebook, I just want them to follow me on Facebook. Or if I have Facebook and LinkedIn, I could add another image. Just want them side by side. That's going to be acting up on me here. Hold on. I'm just going to make it look better just to kind of give you an idea. All right. So now I have a spot for Facebook and Instagram. So what I could do is add in my Facebook icon so it's big. I want it to really pop out. So if I click on the image block here, come on. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to hit say replace because you have to replace that block, that placeholder. I have a Facebook icon, so I'm just going to go grab it. All right. Let's see. Here's my Facebook and then upload. And then I'm going to browse more and I should have an Instagram. Let's see, where's my Insta? Oh, maybe I don't have the Instagram handy. All right, well, we'll use LinkedIn for now. Okay, and then upload it. All right, so now I have these images in my library. So if I click on it, pulls it in here. I can also come over to images here and bring in my LinkedIn. I would make them smaller because that is a little too big, but it gives you the idea. So say I just want to do my Facebook and I have a message up here. All I need to do to link this is the same thing if you link your logo. You're going to click on the icon, the Facebook icon, and I'm going to go up to the top and go to the edit in tool. Right here where it has that paperclip, I click on that and then I go to web page because that's what it is. And then I'm putting my Facebook web page in there. And then I'm inserting it. And now that's linked to my Facebook. I like doing this because it's bigger and more eye-catching than this. So I always like to put it in here. And then you can also see who's clicking on it. If you wanted to do like a click segmentation, you can do that and put them into a separate list of seeing who's actually clicked on and follow up with it. But this is a great way to do it, is just putting a nice big image in here. So I hope, Bob, that answered your question. Um, Register now link is not working. Oh, it's not working? Okay, I'll have to fix that. So you talk about on the webinar. I'll see what's going on with that. Give me a second on that one. All right. So then I hope that answered your excuse me, your question, Bob, about adding that link. All right, let's see. You're welcome, of course. Okay, perfect. So I have another question, looks like from Walter. He's asking, you showed how to share your landing page, but how do I share an email that I've already sent out? What do I do? Great. Let me show you. Let me go back up in here. I'm going to go to my dashboard. Now, if you want to share an email that you've already sent, it has to be a sent email. Now, if you only want to send it out, to yourself, but it only is going to be a Facebook email that you want to share, send it to yourself at least, so that way you get that option to share it. All right. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to email. And this way right here is only if you forgot to share it as your sending out that email because it does give you the option as soon as you hit send or schedule that email, it's going to pop up now share it on social. So it's going to give you the option right then and there. This is after the fact, you forgot to share it, you want this email to go out. So it does have to be on a sent one. So I'm going to go, here's one that I sent. If you come over here to the three little dots, there's a share right here. So you can click on that. Or if I click on the name of the email, it also gives you the opportunity. So we give you a couple of different ways to do this. All right. And then you'll see this here. If you wanted to look at more of your reporting before you shared it or view the details of it, but then share on socials right here. So if I click on that, what this does, and again, you don't have to connect it because it's already connected. You just select where you want this to go. The great thing about this is now you can summarize it, which is awesome. I love this feature. So I'm just going to do this really quickly. And this is basically just AI picking up some text from your email and putting it into this. So I'm going to say, I like this one. So it has join us for buy one, get one, brisket celebration, taste the flavor. And then it has some hashtags already for me that it's already like connected. And then I'm going to do insert as a caption. And then, yes, I want to replace the generic text. So now it already has my message. I don't have to think about it. And I'm going to do Facebook again because links aren't conductive with your Instagram page. So if I had LinkedIn, I would connect it to LinkedIn as well. And you do want to add an image because this is not good to just do that. So then I'll do this one. Look at that. Very short and sweet, small, short message, great imagery. That is all you need. And now this right here is the link to that email. So if there's a promotion on it and we want people to read more, find out your hours, whatever, they click on it, it's going to open up that email, which is fantastic. All right. So that is how you would do that. And either you save it, you post it, or you schedule it, whatever you want to do. But that is how you would share it, Walter. All right, so let's see if there's any other questions because we are getting to the top of the hour here. Let's see. Oh, Jessica, you're very welcome. My pleasure. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to leave the question window open. So if you do have some questions, please shoot them over. I'm going to start to wrap up here so I don't keep you past your time. Let's see. All right, so now as we do wrap up, I want to ensure that you have the resources that you might need as you're getting started with Constant Contact. So, if you have any questions about the topics that we've discussed in today's session, or you want further guidance as you're getting started, we do have a variety of resources to help you out. So, I'm going to include that link in the follow up email along with the handout and the recording. Now, you can check out our new customer hub at constantcontact.com/get started to find quick video tutorials, on demand courses, more live webinars, and a link to our live Ask a Trainer drop in sessions for instant answers and guidance. And you can also access the help link at the top right of your account to find even more resources, such as our full knowledge base of all of our FAQs, our guides, more tutorials, and even find, excuse me, I'm glad it's at the end. I'm losing my voice here. Um, and find information on how to contact our support team. One second. All right, that's better. Now, we'd also would love to get your feedback. So when you close out of the webinar today, you're going to see a very short survey. We read those surveys. So if there's something you want to learn more about, put it in there. What you thought of the presentation, how it's presented. We value your feedback. We make changes based on what our clients are looking for. So definitely share that with us. We appreciate it. Yes, I'm gonna fix that link. That's gonna be in the email as well, so you'll have that. Not quite sure why it's not working. I'll have to tell my manager. I'm gonna test it too right now. All right, it looks like it brings up the list of webinars. Let me see here. I'm gonna come in here and grab this one. And it's how to grow your list, right? Yep. Let me try to give you a new link here. Hold on. This one's working. All right. I'm going to put this in the main chat room and I'm hoping it works. If you want to check that one out, Bob, I just put it into the main chat room. If you want to please let me know if that works. And then if not, I will absolutely let my manager know we need to fix that. But you're going to, like I said, you're going to get it all in the email too. So you'll have it. But yeah, you shouldn't be getting the 403. I wasn't getting that same thing. I saw the webinar. All right. So just let me know if you see that in there, Bob. It's under the main chat message page. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you checking on that. Excellent. Awesome. So, I do want to thank you all for joining today. It's been wonderful. If you're in a cold region like I am, I hope it gets warm soon. I'm supposed to have more snow, I think, and we already have so much. I'm already ready for spring. Hopefully, it'll be here soon. So, you guys have a fantastic day and hope to see you at the next webinars. Have a great day. Bye now.